And let's go. Hey there, my Facebook friends. Who is out in Facebook land this morning that would like to say hello to me? Hello, 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 hello. Who is out there? Happy Friday to you, wherever you are. My name is Kim Kenyon Smythe, and I am coming to you from sunny South Florida, where Alexa told me it is 83 degrees today, and we are supposed to go up to 89 degrees here in South Florida. So if you are jumping on here live and you can see that little red live icon in the upper left-hand corner, please tell me where you are tuning in from. Hi, Amy. How are you? Hi, Alicia. How are you? Please tell me where you are tuning in from. Are you East Coast? Are you West Coast? Are you international? Where in the world are you saying hello from? Hi there, Karen. How are you? If you are coming back to watch the replay, please give me a hashtag replay. Why? Because replay viewers are just as important as the live viewers. Why is that? Because we know not everybody can be on here on Facebook Live at the same time. So you may come back later, you may come back tomorrow, you may come back next week or next month. And if you do come back and watch the replay, I want to be able to say thank you to you because you took the time to watch me, and I want to show you some replay love. If you are new and have never seen me before, please drop a new in the comments below, because again, I want to be able to say thank you to you. And if at any point you find any value in anything that I have to say, sharing is caring. Share, and you can share. And there is a sharing button below. So today, I told you I was going to talk about, let's see, it's a Feel Good Fun Friday, okay? And for those of you that know or don't know, I am participating in my 5th live video challenge with the Lady Tribe, and I am a pod leader. And so I am trying to lead by example, because this week our theme of the week is mindset, and about mindset, and you know, what is mindset. So on Monday I talked about Make It Happen Monday mindset, and Tuesday was Tip Tuesday mindset, and Wednesday was Wake Up and Work It Wednesday mindset, and then yesterday was Think About It Thoughtful Thursday mindset. And so today I said we're going to feel good on Friday and talk about mindset. So I am just kind of wondering, because as I said, I'm doing this video challenge, and part of our video challenge that we can earn points for daily is to do personal development. And our personal development during this challenge is listening to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Now, how many of you out there in Facebook land have listened to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale? If you haven't, he's on YouTube, and yes, you can find him on YouTube. I have to tell you, my dad was an entrepreneur years ago. And when I got out of college, I guess it was, he actually gave me the cassette tape of The Strangest Secret and Earl Nightingale, and I used to listen to him all the time. I probably still have the cassette tape somewhere here in my house, but he's got a very simple message that basically, okay, I'm going to read you a couple of my notes, and then we're going to talk about Feel Good Friday. But basically, he talks about, hold on, let me find my page. Basically, he talks about that success, okay, and success really is anything. It could be in your personal life, it could be in your married life, it could be in your business, it could be in your career, it could be in your education, whatever success is for you. But success is the progression of a worthy ideal, and that we become what we think about. And you know, if you think about that we become what we think about, it's so simple and it's so easy. And that's what he talks about in his audio, is that being successful really is not as difficult as we make it out to be, that it's actually very easy. And he quotes Norman Vincent Peale that says, if you think in negative terms, you will get negative results. and that if you think in positive terms, you will get positive results. And that whatever you plant in your mind, okay, whether it be positive or negative, your mind is going to grow whatever you put up there. So you really have the choice and the decision to decide if you're going to plant negativity in your head or if you are going to plant positivity in your head, because we reap what we sow and we are what we think about. So anyway, if you have not gotten to listen to him or have never listened to him or like, who the heck are you talking about, Kim? Find The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. You can find him on YouTube. It's only a 31-minute and I think like 45-second audio. And it's very, very powerful, because then he also gives you action steps at the end. He calls it a test, but it's not really a test. It's just he gives you some action steps to put into place to basically change your life in about 31 days. Yes, Amy, it is so easy, but you're right. It's actually, it's hard to do. But I think the thing is I hadn't listened to the audio for years and years and years. And then, as I said, this is part of our personal development. And we have to listen to it every single day during the challenge. So what I've been doing is I've been getting up early in the morning before Will even gets up and listening to the audio and taking notes, okay? And the thing is I have listened to the audio probably in my life at least 100 times. But every time I listen to it, I hear something different. And I think it's either the point you are in your life, what you're going through, what you're struggling with, what you're trying to achieve. And so every time I listen to it, I hear some of the same things, but then in the same respect, I hear other things. And I'm like, aha, I need to write that down. So anyway, if you, as I said, if you have not listened to him, I would highly, 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 highly recommend listening to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And don't just listen to it once, listen to it a couple times and tell me what are some of your aha moments, or share with me what are some of your aha moments that you, or your takeaways, or your golden nuggets, or whatever it is, because he's got a couple action steps at the very end. There are 6 steps. And basically he says what you really need to do is you need to have a definite goal. And you need to have a goal and not have a bunch of other things that are opposite of what your goal is. So you need to have a goal. And then he says you need to quit running yourself down and beating yourself up. He says you need to think about all the reasons why you are successful. Okay, why are you successful? Are you successful in business? Are you a successful mom? Are you a teacher? Are you an entrepreneur? Whatever you are, why are you successful? Because we're all successful in some ways. The 4th step is to, if you feel like you're not successful, he says to examine your childhood attitudes about why you're not successful and who told you you weren't going to be successful. He says you have to decide who you are and what you're willing to give to be successful. And then he says what you need to do is act the part of the successful person that you have decided to become. The other thing that he suggests or tells you to do is to take a card or a business card or a sticky note or something, and he said on one side write what your goal is, and on the other side write these words from the Sermon on the Mount. And it says, from the Sermon on the Mount, it says, ask and it shall be given unto you, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and for he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. It shall be opened. Okay, so those are the words from the Sermon on the Mount. I'll read them again one more time for you real quick. Ask and it shall be given unto you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and for he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Okay, so you have to have a card, you have to look at it, you have to hold it, you have to study it. And so talking about Feel Good Friday, Friday I know is the beginning of the weekend for some people. For some people it's not. And I'm just wondering, for those of you that are out in Facebook land, how are you feeling good this morning? How are you feeling good about yourself? How are you treating yourself today so that you feel good? As I said, is Friday the beginning of your weekend? Is Friday the beginning of your work week? Are you working today? Are you, what are you doing? So I know Amy said that she is going to go listen to The Strangest Secret, but I have listened to it. Actually, I started on Sunday. Our video challenge started on Monday, and I started on Sunday because I was like, yes, I want to listen to him again. And for me, I don't know, he just has a very soothing voice, and I can just listen to him. And you know what? It will make a difference, because as I said, some of the things he talks about is just that you are what you think about, and that whatever you think about and whatever you plant in your mind is going to grow. So if you plant that negativity is going to grow in your head. And we all know those negative people, that negativity just follows them everywhere. And why is that? It's because all they do is think about negative things. All they do is talk about negative things. All they do is post about negative things, right? I mean, we all know those people that are out there that everything is ho-hum and it's everybody else's fault and blah, 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 blah. You're absolutely right, Karen. Good things bring good things. Positivity attracts positivity. Negativity attracts negativity. That's why I wanted to call today Feel Good Friday, because yeah, we can feel good every day, and it's just a matter of your attitude and your mindset and your attitude, and really depending on what your mindset is. You know what, we all have crappy days, let's face it. We all have the days when we go, oh, whatever it is, but we also have the ability and the wherewithal to flip the switch and change our mindset when we need to. And so I know for me, one tip that I do, or I try to do with myself, is when I get that negative feeling, or I feel like that negativity is creeping into my head, I try to flip the switch and then think of 3 positive things to replace the negative things, the negativity, to make me feel better. Because I don't want to be negative. I don't want to surround myself with negative people. I don't want to see negativity on Facebook. Those people I either snooze or I delete them, because I don't want to see what they have to say. I don't have time for it, and I don't want to give any attention to it, because if you give attention to negativity, then negativity is going to be attracted to you, and you don't want that. So you want to surround yourself with positive people, people that make you feel good, people that make you feel good about yourself, people that feel good about themselves. Like we always say, surround yourself with people who get it. And if they don't get it, guess what? They're not in your circle, and they don't need to be around you, or you don't need them to be in your circle or your bubble or whatever it is. So I hope that whatever you are doing on this Friday, you are going to feel good about yourself. Please, 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 please go listen to The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. I've talked about him a lot this week, but in just a couple days, for me, I feel recharged, I feel re-energized, I just feel different. And one of my friends said to me, she said, Kim, your lives are always great. She said, but there's something that has changed for you this week. And Danielle, thank you for pointing that out to me. I really appreciate it. And I don't know, I feel more clarity. I feel that listening to personal development, I like to read, but I would rather be listening and taking notes and things like that. So I really prefer to listen than, because I'm an auditory listener, and I'm also kinesthetic, because I always like to write notes, and then I'll even rewrite my notes and then rewrite them again and highlight them in different colors and this and that, because that's the way that I learn best, is by listening and by writing versus reading. Because if I read, I still have to take notes anyway. So I would much rather listen and sit and take notes and work on Facebook at the same time. I can listen on my phone to Earl Nightingale, and I can be working and I can be taking notes at the same time. So I'm a good multitasker too, because remember, I'm a teacher. So anyway, as I said, I've talked about mindset a lot this week. I've talked about Earl Nightingale and The Strangest Secret, but I promise you, if you listen to it, it will make a big impact. It's only 31 minutes. So maybe while you're out walking your dog or exercising or driving somewhere or this and that, please, please, please listen. And then I would love for you to share with me what, as I said, golden nuggets or your takeaways, or what you think about The Strangest Secret, because you're going to listen and all of a sudden you're going to hear things that he says and you're going to go, wow, it sounds so simple. And it really is. And it's just a matter of being reminded again how simple the process of being successful is. And you know, it's really kind of a shame that more people don't take advantage of it. But I know I surely am going to, and I am going to listen to him, maybe even every day after the 31 days is over with. I can find 31 minutes in my day to turn on the audio and listen. So I hope that you find value. I have my card right here too, Karen. I keep it in my journal. So I keep it like as my bookmark in my gratitude journal. That way I know what page I'm on, and I can pull it out and I can look at it. So I'm glad that you wrote down you have your card with your goal on one side and the Sermon on the Mount, the words from the Sermon on the Mount at the end. So thank you, my Facebook friends, for tuning in and saying hello. Those of you that always come on here and say hello to me, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. And I know I say it every day, but I really, really, really do appreciate it. And Karen, I know you do too, when people come back and see you and follow your lives. And I know, Alicia, you do too. And my friend Amy, who's out in Vancouver, Washington, who jumped on here, who never gets to see me live, but and you know what? You all have heard me talk about Amy Flanagan, and she's the one that told me that I had to get out of my own head and I had to get out of my own way and push the button. So I given her some thumbs up, because she was my girlfriend that really kind of kicked me in the butt. So anyway, thank you, Amy. Kudos to you, because I'm here now. So Facebook friends, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Happy Feel Good Friday. I may come back later. We're going to the beach this weekend. So you may see Will and I, my Uber driver, and the fur babies in the SUV on the way to the beach. If not, you will see us from Vero Beach tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Friday. Mwah, 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 mwah. See you soon.